Getting rich isn't a fairy tale. What I'm about to tell you might hurt your feelings, but it's the brutal reality of this journey. These 13 sacrifices separate dreamers from actual millionaires. If you're not ready to hear this and are okay with being average, click away now. But if you're ready to take control of your life and build serious wealth, these are the sacrifices you must be willing to make. Number 1, family time. While your friends are posting family barbecue photos on Instagram, you're in your home office at 9 p.m. working on your side hustle, missing your kid's soccer game because you had a client call. Yeah, that happens. Skipping family dinners because you're building something bigger. That's the reality. Research shows 71% of startup founders sacrifice their private lives for work, and family time is usually the first thing to go. The tough part, your family might not understand. They see you choosing work over them, not seeing that you're building something for their future. It's a sacrifice that cuts deep, but successful people know that temporary pain can lead to long-term gain. Number 2, friends. Ever tried explaining your 3 a.m. work sessions to friends who think success means clocking out at 5 p.m? Yeah, it doesn't go well. Here's the brutal truth. Not everyone wants to level up. While you're reading business books, they're binge-watching Netflix. While you're networking at events, they are at happy hour complaining about their jobs but not changing anything. You'll outgrow some people, and that's okay. The grind shows you who's really in your corner and who just like the old comfortable version of you. Quality over quantity becomes your friendship motto. Number 3, health. Here's something that might shock you. The Dalai Lama once said something profound. Man sacrifices his health in order to make money. Then he sacrifices money to recuperate his health. Those all-nighters coding your app, that stress from launching your business, the fast food is because you don't have time to cook. It adds up. Your body keeps a score of every shortcut you take with your health. Sure, we all love the idea of the perfect entrepreneur who wakes up at 4 a.m, works non-stop, eats clean, and never misses a workout. But in reality, the grind is exhausting. You're tired all the time, sleep feels impossible because your dreams and goals keep you up at night, and stress is your new normal. The worst part, you know you're neglecting your health, but the drive to succeed keeps pushing you forward. Number 4, time. Everyone wants to get rich quick, but wealth building's a marathon, not a sprint. We're talking years, sometimes decades of consistent effort. While others are living for the weekend, you're thinking in 5-year plans. While they're focused on today's paycheck, you're building systems for tomorrow's empire. Time becomes your most precious resource. Every minute spent watching TV is a minute not spent building your future. The compound effect of time is your secret weapon, but it requires patience that most people don't have. Before we jump into the next part, hit that like and subscribe button if you love learning about stuff like this. And I'm always curious, where in the world are you watching from? Drop your country in the comments. Okay, let's move on. Number 5, fun hobbies. Remember when you used to game for hours? Or paint on weekends? Or play guitar just because it felt good? Building wealth means your hobbies take a back seat. That gaming setup collects dust. Your art supplies sit untouched. Every hour has to count toward your bigger vision. The sacrifice isn't forever, but during the building phase, entertainment becomes a luxury you can't afford. Your hobby becomes your hustle, and your hustle becomes your life. Number 6, comfort. Forget that fancy apartment downtown. Your wealth building era starts with that cheap studio, instant ramen dinners, and secondhand everything. While your peers are financing new cars and designer clothes, you're maxing out investments and reinvesting every penny back into your goals. Your lifestyle might look like you're broke, but your net worth tells a different story. Comfort zones are wealth killers. Every luxury you skip today is an investment in tomorrow's abundance. Number 7, being liked. Here's something no one tells you. Not everyone will cheer you on. Some people will call you crazy. Others will secretly hope you fail. When you raise your prices, some customers will leave. When you set boundaries with your time, some people will get upset. When you start winning, some friends will get weird. Being liked and being successful often don't go together. You'll learn to be okay with people not understanding your choices because you're playing a different game entirely. Number 8, entertainment. Netflix, social media scrolling, video games, and random YouTube binges. They're all wealth killers during your building phase. Research shows that entrepreneurs struggle with work-life balance, and entertainment is usually what gets cut first. Every episode you don't watch is time you can spend learning a new skill or working on your business. Entertainment becomes intentional, not mindless. You choose what adds value to your journey and skip everything else. Number 9. Stability. Steady paycheck, regular schedule, predictable income. Wave goodbye to all of that. Building wealth means embracing uncertainty. You might quit your job to start a business, move to a new city for better opportunities, take calculated risks that terrify your family. Studies show entrepreneurs often sacrifice personal stability to achieve work-related objectives. And it's rarely a smooth ride, but stability is often just another word for staying stuck, and you're not about that life anymore. Number 10. Instant gratification. See that new iPhone? You could buy it, but you won't. That vacation your friends are taking looks fun, but you're saving for something bigger. Instant gratification is the enemy of wealth building. Every impulse purchase is money that could be invested. Every treat yourself moment is compound interest you'll never see. You become a master of delayed gratification, understanding that saying no to small things today means saying yes to big things tomorrow. Number 11. Your old identity. The person you were before you started building wealth, they might not recognize who you become. You'll develop new habits, new perspectives, and new standards. The old you who settled for mediocrity gets left behind. Some parts of your personality that no longer serve your goals will naturally fade away. It's not about becoming fake, it's about becoming the version of yourself that matches your biggest dreams. Growth requires shedding old skins. Number 12. Pride. Pride is expensive, and wealth builders can't afford it. You might have to take jobs that feel beneath you. Ask for help from people you'd rather impress. Start over in areas where you used to be an expert. That MBA doesn't mean you're too good to learn from a high school dropout who built $1 million business. You might have to work for someone younger than you, or admit you were wrong in front of your entire team. Pride tells you to quit when things get hard. Pride makes you think you deserve success without the struggle. But wealth doesn't care about your ego. Some of the richest people I know got there by being willing to look stupid, fail publicly, and start from the bottom, sometimes multiple times. Humility becomes your superpower because it keeps you learning and growing. Swallow that pride, because your bank account will thank you later. Number 13. Happiness. Here's the hardest truth. The wealth-building journey isn't always fun. There will be days when you question everything. Stress, uncertainty, loneliness, doubt, they're all part of the package. While others are living carefree lives, you're carrying the weight of your future on your shoulders. But here's the thing about temporary unhappiness, it's just that temporary. You're trading short-term discomfort for long-term freedom. The grind has an expiration date, but the results can last forever. Here's what I want you to understand. These sacrifices aren't meant to scare you away from building wealth. They're meant to show you what it really takes so you can make an informed decision. I know this video might be a hard pill to swallow, but hey, that's just reality. Now, it raises a bigger question. How are dumb people on the internet making more money than smart, educated folks these days? I've made a full video breaking that down. Click the one popping up on your screen right now to find out exactly how they're doing it. I'll see you there.